Welcome to the Site-65 podcast. I'm your host, Robert Tomato Peterson, and with me this week we have a small ensemble of peoples. We have E11 Sergeant Devin.
Hola.
We have another E11, Alexi.
Buenos días.
And we also have Wybert.
Yeah.
Yay. Wybert, you're a little low. You might want to move closer to your microphone. Last warning before I phase gun you.
Hello!
Ow. Okay, we're not going to do that.
Did that work? Did that work? Hey,
yes, it did. You're a dick.
Can you hear me, guys? Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Thank you, Wybert. Very cool. How has everyone's week been?
It's shitty.
Okay, I heard two things. I heard one guy say good and the other guy say shitty.
Yeah, it's been shitty.
Yeah,
Why has it been shitty, Devin?
It's because they've been having us work to the bone.
I mean, that's kind of your jobs.
No, it's not.
So, Devin, I know you wanted to get into this, and we can discuss it now. I did a test with 682 this week.
Oh yeah, please tell the class what you fed 682. Please tell it.
We did not feed him anything. So, it may have involved the Demon Core, and it may have
I
involved...
was there for it.
What?
I was there for it. At least when you checked radiation sickness.
Yeah. So it may have involved putting the Demon Core next to 682 and having a D-class. Put the two spheres of beryllium together to cause a nuclear fission, and causing 682 to be bathed in radiation.
Where are you
at? We got it from Iraq.
Of course it was Iraq.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I had our nuclear materials handling team buy it from them. They had two of them, kind of concerning. The US government should probably be aware of such things. But yeah, bought one, brought it to site, brought it down there, put it next to 682. It's just a ball of plutonium. So it just kind of sat there, giving off radiation. And the D-class put the two spheres of beryllium around it, and blue light flooded the test chamber where 682 was. And the D-class was promptly vaporized by high doses of radiation. He died within like 3 hours.
Is he okay?
No, died within 3 hours. And 682, however, bathed in the radiation like it was no problem. And then we did a follow-up a week later. We went down there and checked his vitals, checked to make sure there were signs of radiation sickness, and no, 682 appears to be just fine.
So we know.
Yeah. So nukes won't work. Well,
At least
maybe.
From the nuke. The explosion's still there.
Yeah, that's why I just realized that. I said maybe. We haven't really tested that yet, and I don't think we're gonna get to test that after, for a while. But maybe one day.
Have you considered shooting at him?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Have you considered shooting at him?
Yes, we've done it multiple times. In fact, I would wager to say hundreds of thousands of times.
Maybe you should have gone for a better gun.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could get like those bullets that are made of like ice, so that like they shoot into the person and melt, so they leave no traces.
That sounds very
fucking dumb.
Yeah, it was tested on that show Mythbusters. It turns out it didn't work.
Yeah, well, because when the gunpowder explodes the thing, the bullet be so hot that it just fucking evaporate. Like, come on.
Speaking of Mythbusters, I found out you can die from an impact from a bug.
Yeah, if you're going fast enough, anything that hits you will kill you.
I did not think that was possible because they're tiny and all.
Yeah.
Well, you do know the equation. Energy equals mass times velocity squared.
That isn't real.
Shut up.
What do you mean it's not real? It's
What do you mean?
physics.
Well, our departments disproved it.
I highly doubt that. Well, anyways, what have you guys been up to on site recently? Devin, you've been saying you've been worked to the bone?
Yeah.
They're
working E11 hard.
Well, I mean, I get it. What was going on the other day where GOC was on site? Were you there for that, or were you off site?
I was probably guarding a level 4 at the time.
Okay. They're doing something with GOC where they want to improve relations. So
I don't think that should happen, honestly.
Yeah, I don't entirely know about it, but they brought they have GOC on site now located they have like an embassy in Medbay, and I don't entirely know how I feel about that.
I think GOC just started shooting us a little before that, so yeah, I don't know how I feel about that either.
I don't trust GOC whatsoever.
I mean, it's not so much about trust, it's about like the UN is a little useless, like
Yeah. Even the Serpent's Hand are better than the GOC, like, come on, guys.
But we don't have any of those on site, so
yeah.
We have the Serpent's Hand on site.
What?
What we
Since
did?
when?
Never mind.
Huh.
Okay then.
I love those guys.
I'm gonna go to a superior about that.
I don't think we need to talk to a superior about that.
I mean, I love the guys. Like, they're so cute. They're just like, oh my god, I want rates for anomalies, and I'm like, okay, buddy.
Hey, can you guys just drink this bottle of chemicals for me real quick?
Wait,
yeah,
why?
sure. 1 second.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna take a sip of this.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna really need you to drink it.
Nah, I'm good.
We'll mix it into their coffee later.
Yeah, we'll mix it into
Yeah. Good thing I drank all Class X earlier.
Oh my god. You need to stop saying redacted stuff.
We are.
I'm gonna have to get some
Yeah.
mystics.
You know, I heard they Class F a CI.
Why? Okay, now we're talking about redacted stuff. What the fuck? Stop! We were just talking about the Serpent's Hand and stuff, and now you're talking about less. Like, come on.
Yeah, you do understand that that's highly redacted, right?
Yeah, like, come on, stop talking about Class
Well,
F.
to be fair, I accidentally info breached to a junior researcher about 682. So
yeah, that does happen quite often. It's bad enough we have documents posted about the damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh well. As long as no one outside of the sites listens to this podcast, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, doesn't Pinewood listen to us?
Well, if anybody outside the site listens to it, we're already fucked, even if we don't say unclassified stuff.
Don't worry, we put mimetic hazards before each episode, and yeah.
Speaking of nomadic hazards, did you know our computers have that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I found that out the hard way.
Ew. Are you still alive?
Honestly, I'm just surprised as you are.
Wait, did I forget to mention today's sponsor, the Wanderers
We don't have
Library?
any sponsors yet.
I
know that you're running Bitwybird. I know you're just seething for the day we get like a Manscaped sponsor. And I promise you, if and when we do get sponsors, you could be the man who reads the sponsored.
Wait, do I get to read
stuff.
the Manscaped sponsors? Do I get to talk about how smooth our balls are gonna be? Like, come on.
Yes, you will get to do that.
War Thunder has reached out to me.
I thought the sponsor was Pizza Hut.
No, we don't have any sponsors.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not a big podcast. It's kind of hard to go to like a big company and say, "Hey, we want you to sponsor a secretive research base."
Do you think the council would approve of it?
Maybe. You don't like the council?
No, I don't like.
Why not?
They're too secretive.
I mean, yeah, but they kind of have to be.
No, they don't.
Didn't God kill the chief inspector?
I don't entirely know what happened with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure God killed the chief inspector, which is kind of a stick it to the council if you say.
Wait,
come on.
343 killed an inspector?
What's 343?
343 is God.
Actually, I met 343-B a few days ago.
How? There's a -B?
Yeah, the bartender.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
You never met the bartender. Oh, see, he makes a lot of
How have
drinks.
I met 343 but not the -B, and how have you met the -B but not 343?
Oh, he's the most powerful entity in all of history. It's sort of a thing. Yeah, me and him go way back. Oh, the E11 was so naive. He was just like, okay, so he's a reality bender. We're gonna kill him, and it was just like, no, he's not a reality bender. No, you're so fucked.
Wyvern, I feel like you're fibbing. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you're fibbing.
I'm gonna put down a reality anchor. Oh no, oh god, poor specialist, honestly. Oh god, poor guy.
So I do have a bunch of fun news stories from the past week, and they're about a couple of them are about 682, a couple about 914. I want to get into these. So a junior researcher, while testing on 914, spilled coffee on 914's control panels. 914 proceeded to freak out, and
wait, 914
alive? No, well, it kind of spun up like it was being used, and it brewed a cup of espresso 2.0, and it says on the cup espresso 2.0, and when you drink it, it gives you super speed. So basically you can run at double the speed of your normal speed.
Should we try getting it from 294?
We tried, and it said it gave an out of bounds error.
Well, then we know it has limits. It couldn't find the liquid.
Well, we know that. Well, we do know that 294 has limits.
Oh there man, have you ever tried that blue drink? Like, holy shit.
And no, I try to stay away from sugary drinks.
No, a Shiboto, I think it's called. Holy fuck. That shit is... Oh man. There's something else.
Well, we're one step closer to making 294 an EX SCP now.
EX? What is that supposed to mean?
EX, explained.
Explain.
Have you never checked the SCP? Dude, we have an intranet. Like, read up.
Yeah, Ryza blocked me from the database.
Why are you blocked from the database?
Oh, I started messing with values.
Oh, makes sense.
I know so much about SQL. Oh my god, they don't like it.
Yeah, as long as you don't drop the tables, I think we'll be fine. During a containment breach drill, 999 mistook the chaos for a game of tag. He roamed around and started tickling people while they were trying to escape. Security footage shows D-Class personnel giggling uncontrollably while being chased by the ticklish blob.
So 999 is just a big kid at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, did you really expect anything different from him?
No, I just want some jelly. I just want some of his jelly to put on my sandwich, and he keeps running away from me every time I get near him.
Well, yeah, because you're trying to eat him.
Yeah. I'll get him one day.
Speaking of food, 682. 682 was caught trying to escape by disguising itself as a potted plant in the cafeteria. Unfortunately, it didn't fool anyone, especially when he started growling at the lunch specials.
I'm sorry. The lizard tried to disguise itself as a potted plant.
Yeah, somehow it made it all the way to cafeteria with no one noticing, and then it started growling when we were serving steak the other night, and we noticed it in the corner.
How? Do we just have a bunch of imbeciles in the facility?
Yes. Have you met the junior researchers?
Okay, fair enough.
Just kidding, junior researchers. I love you, but sometimes you guys can be a little much.
So 682. Okay.
Yeah, he disguised himself as a potted plant.
I'm questioning how the fuck got all the way upstairs.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that out.
Did he
Go
go
ahead,
through
Alexi.
Since you were a researcher, now I know he's not on site, but do you know anything about 9341? That one SCP? Is he
I
just
do
like
not.
let me send you the link on the internet.
Okay.
While
you do that, I'll read the next story. SCP-173 attempted to photobomb a selfie taken by a curious researcher. The resulting photo went viral among Foundation staff, showing the moment the neck of the poor researcher was snapped, along with the hashtag Live, Laugh, Love. It's not funny! A researcher died.
Guess he ain't living or laughing.
I'm sorry, you both were talking at once. I couldn't get a clear message. Devin, go first.
I said, I guess he isn't living or laughing.
No, but he is loving. Alexi, you're next.
nothing. I didn't see.
Yeah. No word on if 173 managed to type in that hashtag because, yeah. We're not even sure if 173 can use a phone.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Researcher walked in, was like, I think I'm going to take a selfie, and turned his back to 173.
Your researchers are the dumbest. I hope you know that.
It happens. We all make mistakes sometimes. Did you hear some researcher gave 682 the Demon Core?
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, seriously. SCP-049, the Plague Doctor, was found attempting to diagnose the common cold in SCP-999, insisting that it was a grave illness that required immediate treatment. After an hour-long debate with Site-65 medical staff, SCP-049 reluctantly agreed to let the little blob just sneeze it out. Yeah, that one's not that interesting. 049 apparently knows what the common cold is and just treats it as different from the pestilence, even though none of us really know what the pestilence is.
I'm still trying to figure out that to this day.
Yeah. I'm surprised that 999 was allowed near 049.
Well, he was also allowed near 682, so.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, speaking of 682, 682, after another failed termination attempt, was overheard muttering complaints about the Foundation's lack of creativity when containing it. We decided to ask it for suggestions. The reptile responded, "How about a nice tropical vacation?" And we all rolled our eyes and left.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's an asshole.
Sticking him in a bad facet is pretty unimaginative.
Yeah, but it's like the only thing that works.
Have we? Well, we probably have tried it actually.
What are you thinking?
Oh, go ahead.
Maybe we just like put him on a big catapult, hurl him like I don't know into outer space.
You're thinking we should trebuchet 682 away from site?
I'm just saying.
Look,
we haven't tried it.
I'm not going to say that wouldn't be awesome, because it completely would. But at the same time, he would just land in, like, Toronto and, like, kill people.
What if we teleport into the sun?
I tried that with 096.
Did it work?
No. 096 flew into the sun and then came back from the sun about 3 hours later and murdered everyone in Pinewood. He was scorched to high hell. And giving off lots of radiation from the sun's core. But, yeah.
But we didn't try that with 682, though.
Yeah, but they're both indestructible as far as we know.
Oh, well, 096 is different from 682's indestructibility.
How so? They're both indestructible.
I mean,
096 just doesn't die, 682 adapts.
682, as far as I've read, he's not indestructible, but he just regenerates too quickly for us.
Alright,
There's
how
no
about
single part of
less?
him that is
How about
completely
less? You
indestructible.
show a picture of 096 to 682. How about that?
Yeah.
We tried that. We tried that before. 096 just gave up.
No, he wouldn't do that.
He did give up. Actually, let me pull up the test real quick. I
Yeah.
have it wrong.
They fought for a good while, and eventually 096 just kind of gave up and sat down and cried. 682 was completely, like, obliterated, but still regenerated.
Poor 682. Poor 096. Poor guy.
I mean, am I really that upset about 096? He is very dangerous.
I mean, he's just a big baby, though.
Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, like, I don't know.
Oh, did you hear 11 got controlled by the mask?
Oh, no, I did not.
That was a fun thing to deal with.
That doesn't sound very fun at all.
It was not.
Last news story. Another 914 story. Someone put a stack of paper into SCP-914 and put it on fine, and apparently it produced paper airplanes that flew by themselves. These paper airplanes would continuously fly into walls and doors, and it took about 3 hours to catch all of the flying airplanes. They're currently in a locker, beating themselves against the door, trying to get out. No one have any thoughts on that?
I'm still saying the reason 096 isn't indestructible is because his bones just are indestructible. 682 doesn't hurt. There's no part of him that is indestructible, so maybe if we fling him into the sun, it would work. All I'm saying.
Let me throw an idea at you guys, because I've had this test sitting in the background that I've been wanting to do, and I want your guys' opinion on it.
Okay.
We cut 682 cleanly in half, and I don't mean just like butcher him down the center. I mean, we mathematically figure out a way to cut him into 2 equal-sized chunks. My thought process is 682 typically regenerates from the largest chunk of him that's blasted off. The rest of it just kind of disintegrates away. If there are 2 chunks of 682 that are equal in size, completely equal, 682 will not know how to regenerate and will be sort of stun-locked into not regenerating and therefore terminated.
Either that or he duplicates.
Yeah, that is the issue.
You didn't think of that, did you?
I mean, I did think of it, but like I wanted to do my test anyways because since when have I ever cared?
So you're going to risk giving us another 682.
A smaller 682.
You baffle me.
I try my best. Oh man. Yeah, so that's kind of all I really have for this episode in terms of stories. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about?
I want McDonald's.
We don't have one in town.
I know. I was gonna ask someone to go fly out and get me some.
Do you think we could pay McDonald's to just open up a store inside?
I mean, maybe. The problem is that we'd have to like not let the people like leave because
mean,
like
we
we
could-
can't really let them go home to their families.
We could just, hire some of the foundation chefs. That'll work.
Yeah, but have you seen the chefs? They're like dangerous.
I take offense. I started out as a chef.
Yeah, you were dangerous.
Well,
I've seen a chef. I think chefs have killed more people than B-class.
I would say the scariest thing on site is a junior researcher with a gun.
Yeah.
No, it's a gun.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Let's say the scariest thing in the site's me.
Nah, you're just weird.
What do you mean?
We'll get into that after the show. Devin, do you have anything you want to say to the nice people listening?
If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it very much is not a duck.
What is it then?
It's an anomaly.
Ducks don't talk.
If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's not a duck, it's an anomaly.
Fair enough. Alexi, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, please get your junior researchers under control.
I will try my best.
If I have to deal, I swear to God, if I have to deal with finding 035 in the middle of HCC with the corpse of what was once a junior researcher, I'm gonna shoot up the research department. I can't.
We take threats seriously, and you will be reported to E11.
I can't take it anymore. I'm sure my lieutenants agree with me.
I agree with him too, and I will help him shoot up the research department.
All right. Well, we have something to watch out for. Wybert, do you have anything you want to say?
I'm going to be the end of the ethics committee at this point.
Okay. This has
check that
been
as well.
This has been the Site-65 podcast. Thank you all very much for listening. Thank you for all the support we've gotten over the last couple episodes. It's been a lot of fun to see the numbers go up and see people actually listening to it. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day.